I had a question here though. Who's here been in sales before? Who actually has sales experience and did a sales job before? I also worked at this place called, I worked at Sears. Not really Sears like at the store, but I worked at like this corporate office where I was put into a call center and I sold insurance for refrigerators. These guys had a bunch of sales information that, stuff that I kind of knew already, but they really taught me a lot of stuff about sales. It was pretty awesome, actually. I had like a whole little training for like 2 weeks where I learned what they do for selling. And then one of them was features versus benefits. And that is the lesson for today, features versus benefits. But yeah, so what is a feature versus a benefit? Can someone tell me, does anyone know what the difference is, or what's a feature or what is a benefit?
If I had to explain it, I would say that a feature is like something related to like the sale or whatever. And then the benefit is like something related to the sale, but something that can help the customer or something that would help with the close.
Wonderful. That's a good answer. Help the close. Yes. So basically it's saying like, so what? So what is like the golden question. Also, what's in it for the customer? So what? Like this water, it is purified water. That is a feature. Now, what is that? So what?
Diego.
Yes.
So it sounds like it's safe to say the feature it kind of implies the benefit. So like the feature it may not be obvious to the customer. You don't want to assume that they know, okay, 100 megabytes, how that will benefit them.
Exactly. And that's why we're here, because we're the salesmen. Because guess what? Features, they're on the paper, they're on the pamphlets, One way to like kill your sale sometimes is like failing to clearly communicate why your customer should care about our product. That is, sometimes when we don't do that good enough, we can fumble the ball, as per se. So we got to get the customer to care of like, why is this product for us? Does that make sense? So a feature is what it does. A benefit is what it does for you. So why is this important? Why do we sell features over benefits? Because surprisingly, if you guys didn't know, our clients are emotional creatures, and they make decisions emotionally, and then they justify them with logic. Is that correct, Joseph?
Oh, definitely.
I also went recently to one of my dance teachers, and she runs a business where she does like salsa, bachata, all that stuff, correct? I walk in there. These business owners are always freaking busy. She's doing the routine. Her assistant is calling her because someone wants to book more space for a later time. Business owners' minds are simply all over the place. And our job is to come in and be solution providers. Like, hey, I'm here to take away the headache from your internet problems and stuff, okay? Who remembers like MP3s and stuff like that? Who had an MP3 here? I got introduced to freaking Akon, and I brought my first CD, the Akon Convicted one. Who remembers that? I was carrying that around with me all the time. I was in 3rd grade, man, singing about Smack That in the club, So at one point, everyone had different MP3s, everything, correct? And what happened? Bang, the iPod dropped, correct? Took the market by storm. Now, why did the iPod do so good?
Convenience and simplicity. That's why everybody got an iPod.
Convenience and simplicity. Beautiful. I love the way he said it. So yes, the iPod, Apple was great at selling benefits. These guys were selling benefits, man. So what can we learn from Apple? Apple manipulated your guys' minds. and they just they grabbed your heart from your chest, and then they massaged your heart with, feelings of niceness and all this stuff. So I want to get into this little video that we have.
Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about the difference between features versus benefits, and which one you should discuss, or at least spend your time discussing more with your customers. You probably already know the answer, yet I see salespeople all the time that spend all of their time discussing features of their product rather than benefits. How is this going to benefit my client? Keep in mind, your customer is constantly tuned into WIIFM. What's in it for me, right? So if you're talking about features, the sound that you hear of your voice is actually the sound of your customer falling asleep. If you talk about benefits, your customer's ears are going to perk up because you're talking about what's in it for them. Similarly, you need to think about in your business, what are the features of my product versus what are the benefits? For example, for me as a photographer, we as photographers, we get all caught up in technical jargon, like let me tell you about what camera I use and what shutter speed I shoot at and what kind of paper my lab prints on. And honestly, your customers don't care about that. It doesn't matter one bit, right? I could come in and say to my customer, my pictures are printed, my albums are printed on archival matte paper. So what? That doesn't matter to my client. All they care about is the benefit. So how do I take that feature and use it as a benefit? I might tell my customer, look, the type of paper that these albums are printed on, these are going to last the same kind of paper that they use in museums, and so it's going to last for 100 years without fading, and we guarantee our product. So if something happens to your album, you come back to us and we'll guarantee that we'll reprint it, because that's how certain we are of the quality of this product, right? Your customer wants to know about the benefit of not the feature, but how that feature is going to benefit them. Now, let's take a second and say features are important because customers will use features to justify their purchase. It's not the reason they purchase because of the benefit.
So, so that video did a good job of reiterating what Diego was telling you guys about, and so now we want to kind of directly to our own business, and so that you guys can use it today. One thing I like to do is use the benefits to go ahead and get that soft close. You know what I mean? So I think the biggest thing is to just focus on getting them to buy into that benefit while you're giving it to them. Because some customers, I'm sure y'all notice, like you probably have been giving benefits and they just kind of still stare at you like with a blank stare, like they're not really sure they want to go through with it. But if you it's something about getting a customer to agree with you that puts them in the mindset that, oh, I do want this. You know what I mean?
So say we're at a sports bar, correct? And guess what? I love sports bars. You know why? Because we have DirecTV. DirecTV is like the feature, correct? Now, what is a benefit to having DirecTV in your sports bar, Mr. Customer? You like sports, correct? You want all the sports, correct? Okay, Mr. Customer, DirecTV is actually the best in sports. We are number one in all sports bars, and every sports bar, every place you go to, they're gonna have DirecTV. Why? Because they're number one. So, fiber internet. Who can give me that? Is a feature, right? 100 megs. Who can give me a benefit in that?
Designated line, no interruptions.
Okay. What does that do for me?
It ensures that your speeds won't drop and that you will always get the speed that you were designated. It ensures that your whatever you have that runs on the internet will stay up. It won't just randomly drop out throughout the day or night.
What does that do for my business?
That makes your business more productive. That allows you to be able to use what you have to use and possibly offer something to your customer.
Say 2 separate bills. That's a little challenging one. Who can give me a benefit to 2 separate bills here? So you guys are going to get objections field, right? You got to turn their problems into good things sometimes. So, okay, Mr. Customer, but like with separate bills, you're gonna have separate payments. Okay, so if anything, if you don't pay one, say you don't pay the TV, or the TV happens to go out, it's not working. Guess what? It's not gonna affect your AT&T internet and phone, because that's what's important to your business, right? Oh yeah. So it's a good thing to have two separate bills, Mr. Customer. So, Joseph, auto bill pay, that is a feature. What is the benefit of auto bill pay?
Auto bill pay completely eliminates late fees from your business. You don't need to worry about a late fee. We got you. We're gonna take it out for you.
Wonderful. Exactly. You guys are getting this. Good. You guys are catching on. I like